dudes, and welcome back. We got a slapper video today. No Will Smith pun intended. Anyways, today we're going to be discussing how you can make money from your Roblox game, or the best ways that you can profit, because a lot of us, of course, we love game development. It's our pride and joy, but it would be nice, little icing on the cake, to make some money from our projects as well. So, here is all the methods myself and my team uses to make the most we possibly can from each of our development projects. Now, to start things off, I guess we need to discuss all the ways that you can actually make money on Roblox from your games. Today, we're only discussing how you're going to make Robux. We're not really going to be doing, partnerships and stuff like that, because that can get a little ugly, and you have to really trust who you're working with. So we're gonna keep it just to the automated Roblox ways, such as game passes, development products, and premium payouts. These are the top 3 ways and the main ways you will be making any bit of Robux, guys, and probably the ways you're gonna make the most Robux. Now, if you don't know what all of these are, game passes are a permanent upgrade in any game. So for example, if we go to Sonic Speed Simulator and go to the store, they have 4 game passes here. These are permanent upgrades that you buy once and you keep forever. Up next, we have something called developer products. These are temporary upgrades, whether that is a boost that gives you double coins for 30 minutes, or whether it's just coins. Like, literally, you could buy coins or gems as a one-time purchase, but you can buy these over and over again. And that's why developer products usually make more Robux than game passes. Now, premium payouts are a pretty sick thing that's kind of new-ish to Roblox. How those work is the longer you keep a premium player in your game, the more Robux you will get. Now, I haven't done 100% of my research on premium payouts, but I do know it can stack up really good if you get a good player base and a lot of people staying in the game for a long period of time. Now, we need to talk about how to best optimize all of these things. Now, of course, it's not just a one-click, easy fix everything. You need to test your game and kind of think of the average player's budget. So, of course, you need to balance how overpowered a game pass is with how much it costs, but that doesn't mean make one game pass that will make anybody beat the game in, like, 10 minutes and make it cost 20,000 Robux, right? Because nobody, unless they're a YouTuber, is gonna spend 20,000 Robux on a game pass. It's just not gonna happen. Once again, unless they're a YouTuber. Pet Simulator 1, yeah, they had a 34,000 Robux game pass. I bought it. Every other YouTuber bought it. We don't talk about those times. But you definitely need to spend time and optimize what your game passes are, what they do, and how much they're going to cost your players. Because you're not going to make any money if all your game passes are too expensive for everybody, but you're also not going to make too much money if they're all super, super cheap. It's just kind of a lose-lose situation there. Now, if you can't think of any game pass ideas for your game, which there's always the standard ones if you just genuinely don't have any imagination, you could do double speed, double coins, double anything like that, and you'll be alright, okay? You got your core game passes. But I do think the more important things are developer products. Now let's talk about what some of these could be to give you guys some ideas for your games. Always coins and gems. If it's a simulator, keep in mind on this channel I do mainly talk about simulators, because that's what I do, that's what I make. Has this red always been on here? Wait, what happened? I just see red randomly. What was that? It was awesome. Anyways, I mainly do simulators on my channel and mainly build them because I don't play many other types of games. So I don't really have like any interest in building them until I learn what makes them successful and what makes people want to play them. But development products, easily the most important thing when it comes to revenue, until we get to premium payouts anyways. But developer products are great. These can be boosts that you can unlock through gameplay, or you could unlock through Robux, and you could buy as many as you want. Most games sell like, double speed or double damage for like 30 minutes for like 149 Robux, and you could keep buying those over and over again. Now, of course, these will stack with the game passes. You don't want to limit your revenue and say, hey, if you have the double damage game pass, this boost isn't going to do anything. No, it does have to stack. But that's just something that's very gameplay based. So once you get your game and it's all done, you can go through and think of every type of dev product you can add to it, and what players would help, or what would help the players progress faster, and what would make them want to buy it. Now, I do want to talk about sort of a psychology point of view from buying stuff. you need to get players to spend money first, okay? So get a reason for them to buy one item. That's your focus. You don't need to worry about them buying the whole Game Pass shop, okay? You need to worry about them buying one item. So what this does is after you buy one item, you're like, okay, or your brain, I guess, is like, okay, I already spent, let's say, 50 Robux. What's 100 more? You know, and then your brain will just keep saying, yeah, we could buy this and this, because I already bought that. So you need to focus on getting them to buy one item, guys. This item, in most games, is usually some sort of a starter pack for a super cheap price that gives new players a huge boost. Now, how do we kind of get them to pull the trigger on buying it? Because of course they can look at it all they want and think about buying it, but not actually do it. So what you want to do for a starter pack is put like a 24-hour time limit on it. 12 to 24 hours, guys. And that just makes me be like, oh my gosh, this is only going to last for this much longer. I gotta buy it. And it does help push them for that initial purchase. Once you get them to buy one thing, way more likely to buy more. Alright, so let's say we have our game done, we have all of our game passes, developer products, and I guess you don't really set up premium payouts, it kind of just happens. There are ways to optimize this, giving players boosts for staying in the game longer. For example, you've been playing for 20 minutes, here's a 0.1% multiplier or something for your main stat. Whatever it may be, give them incentive to stay in the game longer. People have daily rewards. Pet Simulator X just did something kind of crazy with rewards for the longer you stay in the game. So definitely set up something that keeps people in the game, and that will increase your premium payouts. Now that we have all this stuff, we have our game passes, our development products, premium payouts, and everything super optimized, we have to release our game. Here's where the actual hard part comes in, because of course you're not going to make any money if nobody's playing your game. And I have made other videos talking about how to get players onto your game, but I will go over them one more time in a quick kind of summary, just to help out the people who don't want to go searching through my YouTube channel. So, number one, first and foremost, and this is only my belief, this is no statistical backing, Roblox ads are a scam, okay? I don't think advertising on Roblox is a good idea at all. I don't think it increases your player count unless you have a stable player base already. Then it just kind of keeps reminding people about your game. But as a new game, I don't think Roblox ads are worth it at all, guys. The number one best way, and I'll say this over and over anytime someone asks me, the number one way to advertise or get players to your game is through YouTubers, guys. Now, don't just go spamming your favorite YouTubers saying, hey, I just released a game, play it now. Go up to them with this presentation, guys. This has worked for me, I'd say 70% of the time, okay? Of course, first off, make sure YouTubers play that genre of game. Don't go up to a YouTuber like Russo and tell him you released a game like Phantom Forces, alright? You have to make sure that's what they upload. And that's what their fan base wants to see as well, or else you're not going to get any players anyways. But go up to these YouTubers. For example, I do simulators, so we'll say Tofu, for example. I went up to him with a couple of my games, and I'm like, hey, dude, I have an admin panel that I'd be willing to give you for a video if you could make a video on my game. And then, boom. Usually, they're like, yeah, that sounds awesome, because it's good content, guys. If you could supply a good idea behind your game, nobody's gonna click on a video, and which won't help the YouTuber or your game, but no one's gonna click on a video that's called playing noob dev's new game. You know, it's just not gonna happen. But if they say, the owner gave me an admin panel, or the owner gave me a hacked pet, secret pet, something like that, give them a reason that fans would click on the video, and odds are they'd be more than happy to make a video, guys. And if you don't have anything like that, I guess you can offer them money as well. But I usually don't offer people money because the whole point is trying to make money and, you know, be able to pay our bills as developers. So I usually just like to go the content route. Plus, if they have a good experience on your game and their fans love it and they get a lot of views, they're more likely to play it again and again. So make sure when you release your game and you have all your dev products, game passes, and everything optimized, hit up the YouTubers, guys. And this does not mean go for the top dogs. Start with the small ones, okay? Even a YouTuber with 0 subscribers, if they're uploading and they're just having fun, get them to make a video on your game, man. Offer them something. I know you can't make a pet or something exclusive for every small YouTuber. That would be way too much of a workload. But give them something small, like a code, a Twitter code. And guys, help out the small dudes too, because they're gonna grow someday, and they won't forget about it, you know? So, small YouTubers, big YouTubers, anybody Anybody with a platform, even go to Twitch. Like, any way that you can get your game in front of eyes. Even people shouting it out on Twitter, guys. Any social media presence, try to get their attention without being annoying. It's kind of hard, I know. And then, just see if they'll play your game. If they give it a yes, boom. Now you have your core players, or I guess your starting players. And once a big YouTuber makes a video, a lot of the smaller YouTubers tend to follow them. It's just like kind of, oh, they made a video on this, so I should too. And it's just a big snowball effect, guys. But the main thing is, make sure you have everything super, super optimized. So you don't have a, for example, ×2 speed game pass that costs 50,000 Robux, all right? Nobody's gonna buy it. However, hopefully this video did help you guys. If it did and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.